4, 3, 2. A man borrowed 750,000 naira from a bank at 2% interest for a certain period. At the end of that period, he had to pay 780,000 naira. For how many years did he borrow the money? The question challenges us to calculate the number of years that amount of money earned a particular amount of interest. We are told what the principal sum is. We are also told the final amount paid as well as the rate of interest. We would have to deduce from the question and the information provided what the actual amount of interest was. Interest in this case being the difference between the principal amount and the ultimate amount repaid. Then we would compute the number of years that he borrowed the money. So let's put down all our facts and start our calculations on paper. Starting off with the first thing we are told, the principal amount is equal to 750,000 naira. The amount repaid was equal to 780,000. Therefore, by deductive reasoning, the interest amount repaid minus principal, that is 780,000 minus 750,000, meaning that the actual interest that he paid was 30,000 naira. Now, this doesn't solve the question. It just gives us the interest. Now, you know the formula for interest is principal times rate times time. So let's write out that formula. Simple interest is principal times rate times time divided by 100. It means, therefore, in this question, we are asked to find the number of years. It means we are looking for the time. It means that simple interest times 100 divided by principal times rate will actually give us the time. If we look at the question, we have the simple interest, at least we've deduced it. We have the principal amount, 750,000. We have the rate, 2%. All we are looking for is the time. So let's do that calculation. Simple interest being 30,000 times the rate times 100, divided by the principal amount, 750,000, times the time, times the rate, 2%, should give us the time. So let's do the arithmetic. Let's take away these zeros, take away more zeros. We are left with 75 times 2, 300. 2 into 300 is 150. 75 into 150 is 2. The answer is 2 years. And we can quickly go through this, see how we calculated this. The first thing we did was to find out what the interest is by subtracting the principal amount from the amount that was repaid. We arrived at 30,000 naira. Then we looked at the formula for simple interest, principal times rate times time. And then we changed the subject of the formula, looking for the time, since the question says how many years. And then we deduced the formula for time. And this is very important, your ability to make these deductions and create this formula as you go along. So simple interest times 100 divided by principal times rates, gives you the formula for calculating time. We then applied the arithmetic and did the calculation, and we arrived at 2 years as the number of years or the amount of time that this man borrowed 750,000 naira at 2% interest and was able to pay back 780,000 naira, representing 30% interest.